Hey guys, so we are back with another episode number 4 on BBB, that is Beyond the Bold and Beautiful. I have my co host with me, Nandini, Vikhar, and also the guest of the day who's going to take the masterclass where we will be asking a lot of questions. And if you have any questions in the middle, you can also put it in the comment box on YouTube and LinkedIn, and we will take it up. And that's Jay Biradar. So,
Hi,
Jay, can
hi,
you
hi,
tell
guys.
Jay Biradar is your full legal name,
Yep.
or what is it?
He is our guest. Be nice to him, please.
Okay, so okay, Jay, you can come back. It's okay. Jay, you can come back. I won't ask you this question. Have we lost him? We have
Did he
really lost.
actually freeze or what happened?
Jay, we won't ask you this question. So can you please come back? And we should start with the session for today.
Oh,
Where did he
he
go? Okay.
froze. Very nice.
So I'll just connect with him till the time. Nandini, you can just give a brief to our viewers about Jay, and we can start.
Ye- Yes. So today's masterclass is about performance marketing. So the reason we decided to speak on performance marketing, as you know, that there's an ongoing debate. People are talking about brand marketing, people are talking about performance marketing, and everyone is in a sort of debate that, oh, what matters most. Now you see, performance marketing also is very intricate subject. It is a subpart of marketing itself. There are two pillars: brand marketing, performance marketing. And performance marketing has uh, there are innumerable ways which entails performance marketing. There is social media, there's email marketing, and all that kind of stuff. So the reason we have Jay on board today with us is to demystify how this funnel work. How can we translate our business goals to marketing goals, and then to performance marketing goals? We will be talking about how to optimize different social media channels. We will be talking about what are the metrics that are important for each of the social media channel, and how to get started. So I am again waiting for Jay. We have lost.
Yeah, he'll be here. He'll be here. So there's some technical glitch on the internet from his end. So he will be here. So we would want our viewers to write as many questions that they want about this masterclass. We'll be having 4 sessions. We will be breaking it into 4 different sessions, and even you can write your comments on our LinkedIn page and on the YouTube page itself if you have any specific thing you want to ask, and we can take it offline too. Okay, we have him here. One
Yes,
second.
yes, yes. I don't know, my
Yeah.
internet said it's connected. I think
Yeah.
so. Because of your question, my internet actually went off.
Oh, I was
No, no,
just
no, no,
praising
no.
you. You did not miss a thing. I was just praising you, going on and on about how wonderful you are. So you did not miss anything. So beyond the bold and beautiful, today is Jai Biradar from SMM Club. And
Hmm.
so Jai, we were just discussing that how performance marketing in itself is a very intricate, multi-layered subject. I mean, we just know bits and pieces of it. There are hundreds of social media marketing channels. We have different metrics for each type, and the metrics also differ according to what brand we are working with. For example, if we are working with a B2B brand, then we can't basically focus on ROI or getting the lead altogether. First we have to do brand marketing. So what's your perspective about demystifying the funnel? I mean, what's your basic process of how do you go about it?
See, I feel first we'll have to evaluate ki what kind of business is it, ki B2B hai ya B2C hai. So for say if we are doing B2C, then we'll have to, the brand will actually have to build that credibility first to the audience. Meaning ki brand awareness ke ads will have to start with brand awareness ke ads. Will have to have good amount of social media creatives in place, good amount of following हो गया भले ही ये वो, even if they are fake followers or bot followers, that doesn't matter, but we'll have to have good amount of audience everywhere intact before launching the ad, before launching the brand awareness ads.
Hmm.
And for B2B, I would say ki if you are planning to start a B2B company, will for starters, I think so B2B and B2C both will have to create that credibility first, meaning running B2 running brand awareness campaigns first, having people notice that there is a new brand coming in, there is a new B2B or B2C brand coming in. So once the brand awareness campaigns are live, they are doing good. Good meaning we are almost 10 million के आसपास we are having that reach. Then we can start with different multi-layered campaigns.
Okay, coming back to the bots part, Jay. So we have seen that uh, obviously all the brands, we are being very, very vocal and very, very transparent with all our viewers on this. Brands do say that, oh, no, no, we don't use bots. They tell that to the platform also. But bots are used by everyone, whether it's a brand or an influencer. So there are apps, whether you can figure it out, whether these are bots or whatever. So still we have seen that people who use bots, those fake likes, those fake
Mm-hmm.
followers, or the fake reach that they show that, oh, 1 million pods here, but they actually don't have those followers. But still,
Mm-hmm.
certain brands have funded these kind of, say, influencers, okay, and they have kind of seen to it that they get lots of money. So how do we tackle that? Because it's not a good practice of using bots.
I read a research couple of weeks ago, wherein the researchers were saying कि Amitabh Bachchan, Virat Kohli, and one more guy, they had almost 54% of fake followers. So I think so. Virat Kohli is into 100 plus million followers. So if
110. Yes, yeah.
if you say 54 to 60%, so meaning more than half of his followers are fake.
Okay,
तो
so
वैसे
is there
but I
any,
think
yeah,
uh,
so is there any tool that you can check it out that whether the followers are
there
genuine
are
or not?
lots and lots of tools, but I feel कि 99% of Instagram influencers, actors हो गए या athletes हो गए, everyone's having that fake bot followers.
Fair enough. Coming back
So,
to brands, okay. Nandini, over to you.
when you spoke about building brand awareness as the first step, what are the key metrics that you are targeting for brand awareness?
See, there are two metrics, I guess, in brand awareness. One meaning the actual brand awareness. There is a KPI saying brand awareness, and there is one more KPI that says ad recall. So the meaning of ad recall lift is if you are running that campaign, so Facebook, Instagram will show that ad to that audience for X amount of time, which even if you ask those audience ki, in the span of 2 days ki have you seen this ad, they will remember that ad. So that's a different metric wherein it says two day ad recall. वैसा.
Okay. And my next question is, what are the key performance marketing goals that business should focus on when running a social media campaign?
See, for B2C now, there is a funnel wherein we should start with brand awareness first. Then we should go with a little bit of story के campaigns हो गया. Then going with
That's the
creative हो
creative part.
गया,
That's the
हाँ.
creative part.
Reel हो गया,
So,
हाँ.
so funnel. Coming to funnel, when you say that brand, this is a terminology which is used a lot on the social media right now. That, oh, forget about this, forget about that. Just focus on your funnel. So for our viewers, there are a lot of people who don't understand it. Okay, so if you can elaborate more on that.
See, funnel basically is to funnel down your actual audience who is interested in, meaning hot lead, who are
So how do
interested
you do
in
that?
buying. First, we'll have to start with brand awareness campaigns. Then we start with this clicks ho gaya. For example, if you're doing traffic on the website. So once we do traffic wale campaigns, then there is a thing called Facebook Pixel. So
Okay.
what we do is we place tags on each page wherein we understand the customer's journey, starting from agar if we put tag 1 on the home page, tag 2 on the products page, tag 3 on the add to cart page, tag 4 on the buy now page. So we have the complete journey of the audience wherein we'll know कि ये add to cart तक आके चले गए हैं. So meaning you will have to work on the costing of your product. अगर होम पेज पे आके चले गया तो then we'll have to work on the layout of the home page वैसा. So this is the funnel. So once the customer is once the customer has already bought the product, meaning he has completed the cycle, then we can start working on retargeting those campaigns. If it's a product, if it's a edible product, so for example, if you see guts wale ad बहुत ज़्यादा चल रहे now, the good bug हो गया, and those
The
pills wherein
stomach related, yeah, health, weight loss
so
and all.
these products are 30 day के आसपास. There if you're having the audience, if you're giving them the tablets, तो उसका lifespan is 30 days. So the user will consume it in 30 to 45 days. So once you know कि this guy has bought the product, so you'll have to retarget them in 45 days, 50 days के आसपास. So this will actually help you in retention.
Okay.
And for B2B, if you're looking at if you're looking at lead generation हो गया, तो उसके अंदर what we'll have to do is we'll start with simple forms first. First we'll go with brand awareness, then with simple forms, wherein we just take in phone number, email, and address. And then once we have those in place, we have those audience in place. Then we'll retarget those audience with more tags, meaning ki phone number, address, your budget. If you're doing an ad for real estate, so we can put in budget के बाद we can put in कि 1 BHK चाहिए, 2 BHK चाहिए, 3 BHK चाहिए वैसे. So we'll see कि the customer or the audience is actually putting in that much effort filling that form. So we know कि this guy is actually interested in buying the property, or is actually interested in buying the product.
Okay.
Okay, so when
Jay,
you speak about, yeah, so just one question I have, short question out of the framework which we have planned, Nandini. So when you speak about the lead generation part, nowadays AI has come in, right? And there's a lot of these website scrapers which has come in for lead generation, right? Like I have a competitor, I can scrape my competitor's website and I can find leads in terms of who are the people who are actually viewing their website, and I get leads. So, how genuine is that, and what are the implications on that? We will speak on this after we finish the session, also. Yeah,
Okay.
over to you, Nandini.
yeah, so Jay, my question was, especially in B2B campaigns. I mean, B2B campaigns are not that simple. For example, if you are marketing a network security software, then you're going to talk to business about how reliable it is, what are its USP. So, the only way B2B, B2C marketing differs is B2B is going to entail a 4 hours of presentation that this is what my platform gives you. Now, it all also comes with lot of messaging, like a very heavy messaging that hey, we give you this and that and ABC. Now, how do you break the messaging part when you are going down the funnel? For example, I work in a company which sells very complex products, and it's usually and all the time is a very difficult task to figure out that how am I'm going to break my marketing funnel. I mean, this my brand awareness, this is going to be my ad type, this is going to be on LinkedIn. So how do I break down the funnel, especially in terms of how does my content should differ?
See, like you said, कि cyber security के लिए, if we are planning to sell a product, so the brand needs to understand the audience and then push their content towards that social media platforms only. For cyber security, you'll have to push more towards LinkedIn, wherein you'll have
LinkedIn.
your audience, you'll have the
Yeah.
main major decision makers of your company. So having presence, good amount of presence, doing good amount of न्यूज़लेटर हो गया, टेस्टिमोनियल्स हो गया, रिव्यूज हो गया, ये सब के द पोस्टिंग, एंड देन पुशिंग these content into ads. This will break down your funnel, and this will break down your 4 hour ka long time presentation, because the audience, the decision makers already know about what you guys are doing and what's happening वैसा.
Okay. Now, I have my next question. How do you recommend aligning marketing goals with different social media platforms? Like, how do you strategize that at this part I am gonna do it on YouTube, or it's gonna be LinkedIn, and then break it down further?
See,
So
this is what I said.
I think, yeah, that's what Jay just I think mentioned it. So if it's a cyber security thingy, it will be more of a B2B. Correct me if I'm
LinkedIn,
wrong. So it will be on LinkedIn. So if it's a food, then it will be on all the platforms, mostly on Insta, YouTube
see,
ads,
food also, if you are doing catering, if you're doing something catering, so then you'll have to push
that
your
will be
ads in
B2B.
LinkedIn.
B2B.
But if you're doing just for your restaurant, if it's a club, so if it's a club, you'll have to just focus on
Insta,
Instagram, and then
Instagram.
also you'll have to keep your audience age group in place, wherein ki the legal age ho gaya, and then the end age jahan pe people stop going to clubs and then they shift to bars, वैसा.
Okay,
Okay.
now
Mm.
we are going to talk about metrics. Metrics like ROI, customer acquisition cost, lead generation. How do these metrics factor in with each kind of marketing campaign and social media platform? Like, what are the metrics that you target to specific social media platform? And for example, something might work for Instagram but does not work for LinkedIn. So, how do you strategize?
See, for running a successful performance marketing campaign, the main thing is the brand needs to have that trust into the agency first, and needs to have that patience in place first. क्योंकि अगर 10 if I'm putting in 10 rupees and if I'm getting in 20 rupees, if I'm getting out 20 rupees, so everyone would start their own business अगर वैसा
Yeah.
होता तो. But for running a good campaign, we'll have to have that patience in place, and you will have to trust the agency first. So if that's done, so then we'll have to move in कि audience कहाँ कहाँ पे है और कैसी कैसी segregated है. For
Hmm.
example,
So
like
what
you
is
said,
hmm,
ROI, customer CAC हो गया, CLV हो गया. These terms first, like you spoke कि जो funnel है, first we'll have to
Hmm.
go through the funnel. So that is wherein कि patience comes in place. कि patience रखना पड़ेगा कि if the agency says
so
कि
कितना
45 days we'll have
कितना
to
दिन कितना दिन
45
का
days.
चाहिए?
See, for
Hmm.
example, we'll have to have 45 days for brand awareness, and then 15 to 20 days to retarget those audience again for brand awareness, and understand ki this 8 lakh, if you're reaching 1 lakh impressions in the first 45 days, so then we'll have to retarget just these guys, and then uske wo banane padenge, uh, duplicate audience. तो then creating
Okay.
1 million की अगर है, then duplicate those audience to 20% lookalike, 30% lookalike audience. Then you have a good amount of audience who are actually interested in your product or your service. So then we can go on to different campaigns, ROI based camp. If you are saying कि if we have a product, meaning अगर the cost of the product is 300 rupees, and it's a edible product, like I said, the gut वाले जो है edible product, and the user will bare minimum will buy it for 3 months हो गया कि 3 times they will buy the product. So that is customer lifetime value. So for now अगर ROI first time अगर 300, if the your product cost is 300 and you're paying 400 for your cost per conversion, CPC, but the CLV is bigger, meaning the customer is going to buy your product for 3 to 4 months. So here you can see कि यहाँ पे you are generating ROI of 3x. But first time you're not getting that ROI in the first in the first purchase, but you are looking at the longer run. कि ये 3 to 4 months के आसपास ये this audience, this customer is going to buy your product. वैसा.
Okay, so when we speak about impression, many a times brands ask that, okay, I will spend 5 lakh rupees. So you need to give me a projection of the impression that will come.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Because everybody, whoever it is, whether it's a B2B, B2C, D2C, whatever, everybody wants ROI at the end of the day. Leads,
Hmm.
किसी को leads चाहिए, correct me if
Hmm.
I'm wrong, Nandini. किसी को
Hmm.
leads चाहिए, you are a brand head. किसी को leads चाहिए, नहीं तो ROI is the main. 99% says ROI. So how do we mention that? I mean, how do you as a agency from SMM Hub, how do you convince the client that, okay, if you pay say XYZ 5 lakh rupees, this is the impression that you're getting. So we would want our viewers to understand that what is the calculation that you do.
See, here now what we do is we first get the idea of what's the sales right now happening organically or via XYZ activities. So then
So this
once
you
we
get
have,
from the brand. So this
Yep,
you
yep.
get from the brand. The brand has to give that.
Yep, yep, yep. So once we have that in place, then we tell them ki this is the funnel wherein 1 million would be the reach, and then close to 0.5 to 0.8% would be your conversion rate. वैसा.
So
So ROI would be in those lines. If you're spending 30K हो गया या 45K in a month, तो ROI would be close to 60, 80K के आसपास in the first couple of months. So 3x.
that intrigues me to ask that is there an do you meet, how often is it that you meet a client and they come with over ambitious expectations that I want sales in 3 months and I am not even a known brand yet. So I
See,
mean,
that's what I said, na कि people need to have trust in the agency. कि अगर आप बोलोगे कि मैं आपको 2 लाख रुपए देता हूँ but give me the results in 3 months, वैसे नहीं होता है.
mhm.
That's not
Every
possible.
six
अगर
months.
वैसे होता तो everyone would start their own company. Why wouldn't
Six,
I start manufacturing of that product and sell it by myself?
six
अगर
months
वैसा
waiting
possible.
period. 6 months
हाँ.
waiting period is important, and also retainership is also important. So a brand also needs to understand that if you're hiring an agency, you need to stick with the agency at least for 2 to 3 years for your
हाँ, हाँ.
growth also. Because what happens, which I have seen in my career, that एक साल में patience lose हो जाता है,
हाँ,
ROI नहीं आ
and you
रहा है,
also
and
have
then
to have that spending का trajectory in place.
yeah, marketing obviously, digital
मार्केटिंग बजट
obviously,
विल हैव टू हैव कि ऐसा नहीं
digital
कि
marketing
मेरे
spends.
बजट की I have had so many clients in my past की wherein they exhausted their everything, all of their budgets, marketing budget हो गया या their expenses हो गया, सब कुछ they exhausted in 3 months, and now they have shut up their brand, and now they are working or they are doing something else वैसा.
Now that shouldn't be the case. So people needs to understand that you have to have that
Necessarily हाँ,
flow. That's
time.
when the funnel comes in. That's when the funnel comes in. That okay, in that funnel you have everything in terms of what you're targeting, what is the reach that you want, what is the calculation that you want to do for that XYZ impression that you want, what is the amount of budget you have to have. Because this is a main thing. I mean, कोई भी फिल्म बनाते हैं, ठीक है, सब कुछ हो जाता
हम्म,
है, शूटिंग हो जाता है, एक्टर्स को पैसा दिया जाता है, सब कुछ हो जाता है. जब पोस्ट का टाइम आता है, ठीक है,
हम्म,
when these people say कि oh we don't have budget. Actually, if you don't have budget for posts, then how will the film go online? You know,
बराबर.
this is a problem. This is a problem which I see that with most of the brands are happening. That they are doing everything, but then now they are getting educated that yes, digital is more important because first of all, the reach is more. Secondly, once you reach, you get a lead, you get a data which comes back to you.
हम्म, हम्म,
ROI also you're getting, plus you're getting the exact target audience actually who are your base. So then you
हम्म.
can plan the other rest of the stuff, whether it is the TV advertisement or BTL or ATL or whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
So
you're right.
if you can tell me that for the impression part, coming back to that, when we say that CPC, okay, cost CTC, okay, so what is CTC, what is CPC, what are the metrics which Nandini had asked earlier? If you can elaborate the metrics which comes into this funnel for the impression part, the
See,
checkpoints.
इसके अंदर ना एक्चुअली सीटीसी नहीं है, सीपीसी है, सीएसी है, सीएलवी है. देयर आर
CPC
लॉट्स एंड लॉट्स ऑफ
not
टर्म्स.
get Ssohini.
सीपीसी इज इन द टर्म्स ऑफ की सैलरी,
I'm sitting
कॉस्ट
at a
ऑफ
cafe.
मनी. ऐसा है. तो
Sitting
सीपीसी
at a
इज
cafe.
कॉस्ट पर क्लिक, wherein
Cost per.
the even if the user is if you're running an ad on Instagram saying कि view product करके, if you're doing an ad, तो सीपीसी would be just if you're clicking or engaging on that ad, meaning like कर दिया या comment कर दिया या share कर दिया, या you're clicking on the CTA, the link, wherein अगर website का link है तो it's taking you somewhere. So that's CTC, meaning you're engaging on that ad.
Correct.
CTC, I think so. I also messed up.
It's just we are online, so when we are speaking, I mean the
हाँ,
pronunciation
so
changes. Yeah.
that is cost per click. CPC, that is cost per click, and PPC is a totally different game, wherein it's
Hmm.
just on Google Ads, wherein
Hmm.
if you have seen कि shop के ads आते हैं बहुत सारे, if you're searching for a product, तो there is a shop के ads होते हैं नीचे, so those are PPC. Only when you click on those ads, uh, the 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 platform will charge you for that. That's all. Only if you're clicking on that. So
Clicking on
that's
that.
PPC. हाँ हाँ, तो वो पीपीसी है एंड ये है, देन CLV करके एक रहता है, दैट इज कस्टमर लाइफ टाइम वैल्यू. वो देयर इजंट एनी KPI फॉर दैट, बट यू विल हैव टू कैलकुलेट इट विद योर रिटेनिंग कस्टमर्स. एक वो
So
हो
there's
गया.
lot of yeah. So there's lot of calculations which goes on. So tell me one thing. I mean, obviously we cannot cover everything in the masterclass on one day. So tell me one thing in terms of somebody says that okay, I'm spending 25 lakhs, and I'm asking very basic questions, which I think will come to each and everybody's mind who does not know digital marketing. So in terms of if anybody says that okay, I'm putting 5 lakh rupees in 6 months, what is the viewership? What is the number of views that I will be getting? Forget about ROI. So how do you calculate the viewerships against the ROI?
See, for this now we have couple of targets in place wherein, hello.
Hello, yes, I can
You're
hear you.
there. Yeah,
Okay,
you're there.
but I think your cameras are off.
No, no, my cameras are not obvious. So we have kept you solo so that people can hear
Oh,
you
okay,
and
okay,
not get
perfect, perfect.
distracted by
तो
us.
इसके अंदर कैसे रहता है कि फर्स्ट विल हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट द ब्रांड इज अबाउट, एंड देन विल हैव टू सेग्रीगेट कि इसकी टारगेट ऑडियंस क्या है, एज ग्रुप क्या है, मेल है, फीमेल है, व्हाट टीयर आर दीस गाइज, are this audience residing in. And then once we have every metric in place, then we share the कि व्यूअरशिप क्या रहेगा या रीच क्या रहेगा या ट्रैफिक क्या रहेगा वैसा.
Okay. Jay, as an agency, you would have experiences of onboarding a lot of brands and scaling them. Uh, Tell us about your experience with any brand that has started from scratch with you, and you have created their social media strategy. What are the goals that you targeted in the end, and how's it going on?
See, there is one big and great example of patience and a good and a good brand and good understanding from brand side. That was year we started working with Tata for their. They just wanted to create an IP wherein they have gaming audience in on their social media platform. So we
Hmm.
started their page. The page was named Indian Energy League. So it was in the lines of IPL जैसा है वैसे we created India Energy League. So we used to do daily quizzes and daily giveaways on that Instagram and Facebook platforms. So the
What was
main,
the sorry to disturb you? What was the purpose of this page?
yeah,
Like,
that's what I was going to say. The main idea of the brand was to have 15,000 followers on Instagram and 15,000 followers on Facebook. Via
okay.
giveaways हो गए, we used to run ad campaigns from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock, and then we used to do the quiz at 4 o'clock, and we used to decide the winner at 6 o'clock वैसे. So we used to do 4 to 5 posts in a day. तो
Okay.
सिंपल, वेरी वेरी सिंपल क्विजेस की क्या चल रहा है, इफ क्विजेस इन द सेंस कि कौन सा किसने कौन सा मैच कब जीता, ऐसा वैसा करके, वेरी वेरी सिंपल क्विजेस. So we used to track कि which guy is replying the fastest या
More the big fan, top
like a
fan.
fan जैसा, top fan जैसा.
Hmm.
So then we used to decide the winner at 9 o'clock वैसा. So every day we did this for 365 days, and the brand was very happy. They were very patient कि चलो जो तुम लोग कर रहे हो सब कुछ सही है. We got them 18,000 followers. We I think so we spent around 40 to 60 lakhs excluding the giveaways, just the ad and just the ad and the agency cost.
So you're talking about the IPL matches, right?
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
Or
IPL का was IEL, India Energy League.
okay.
India Energy.
So
Yeah.
and the questions were about the questions
Everything,
that
anything. Quizzes, simple
Anything related
quizzes,
to sports.
puzzles.
Sports.
oh
हाँ, sports
so
puzzles हो गया, anything.
so what did I mean Tata and sports? I can't recall any connection between them. So
So they
how
just
did
wanted to have, see, they what they were planning is to subtly promote their energy drink, that was
oh
Tata Gluco Plus. So
oh
what
okay.
Okay.
their plan was to have 15,000 audience first, organic audience, and then we'll start subtly promoting TGP as well.
Okay, so you got 1 year to just to create awareness about the drink.
Awareness, build the brand's page, and build that brand loyalty. Ki these guys are not
Engagement rate is
just
also
doing
important.
for product, selling their
Mm.
product, but these guys are actually giving out giveaways as well. Vaisa.
Okay, so you were
Oh,
doing it on Google Ads itself? Any other
No, no,
platform?
just Instagram, Facebook ads.
Instagram
Instagram,
and Facebook.
Facebook ads. And does is the campaign up and running right now? What stage are
No,
you
no,
in
no.
right?
We finished it in 365 days. So now they have started just subtly promoting their products now.
Okay, so
Okay.
you're a part of it. You're a part of it right now.
Yep, yep, yep. No, no, not now.
Not now. Okay.
No.
Okay, so my questions for first masterclass are over. If anyone has any other questions, they can ask. As we are saying that we'll be back again with another episode with Jai himself. So if anyone has any other questions, they can speak. Shoini, we have any questions or
Yeah.
we up?
Yeah. For today, I think let people understand what we just spoke about. Let them come back to us, and then we can connect with Jay. And the next session, we can keep it divided into more case studies, which Jay can present,
Yeah.
and with numbers and everything, which will make things easier for people to grasp and understand also. What do you think, Jay?
Yep. Next would
But
be in depth. We'll go in depth with the key
Def-
metrics. I'll share a few screenshots as well, wherein
yeah, that will really make
you
it
will have
interesting.
picture. Now you just have words. You'll have picture. You will see everything, every key metric. Key what's the funnel? Key tracking कैसे करता है वो सब कुछ.
All right. Then
Thanks a lot.
thanks a lot, guys. Let's go get drunk and let's become in depth next week.
चलो.
I don't drink.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye guys. Bye bye bye.
Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye.